Batman. Did you know that SG is also known as Batman? Marvel. Besides being Batman, did you know SGS is also Steve Rogers aka Captain America? Smallville. SG also considers himself Clark Kent from Smallville, but only a few people know who his Lois Lane is, skipping the rest. Vegeta. Did you know SG is also the Prince of all Saiyans? Vegeta. Hi. Hello. SKCW. If you want to see what SKCW is all about, URL there you go, though you must have to make an account on Amu to see any edge. Check out one of the top gaming couples, Hunter Huntress, on Twitch at URL and give them a follow. Tifa. Huge thanks to one of my best friends who just so happens to be an all-pro racer at Mario Kart who kicks my butt in an all-pro bean and a tea. Platinum. Check out my friend who is an aspiring food expert at URL and give them a follow. He's also the best F13 project. Check out a friend and the best DBD player I've ever seen at URL and give her a follow. Endor. Check out my friend URL and give him a follow. Soul. Check out Deadpool himself who might also be Red Hood at URL. Hamza. Please check out the tribal chief at URL, he is the head of the table and the master of the chicken dance. Shay. Please check out the manager and Harley Quinn herself aka the Wrecker of Balls at URL and find out what the F. Kachi. My Lois Lane and my Catwoman and the first girl I ever said I love you to. Anytime she's in stream, skipping the rest. Cry. Be sure to check out my BFF and Poison Ivy herself at URL. Please give her a follow because she is cry a. Bye. Major thanks to one of my newest friends who may or may not be crazier than Cry. Amazon. If you are looking for another way to support outside of Twitch, you can check out my Amazon wish list at URL.
Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. We are back and we are playing some MLB The Show today. We will be starting here in just a moment or two. Alright. So we are in the NLCS, or NLDS. Looks like we're in Game 3, facing the Dodgers. Down 1-0. Oh boy.
Here in LA, top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Austin Riley goes deep, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. And here is Salvador Perez. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Next pitch is popped up. Chapman has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here is J.D. Martinez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Keone Kela getting loose out there. Gratterol, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Outman makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a ball hammered
that ball
left
is
field,
crushed.
way back there, and it's gone. Home run. Dansby Swanson blasts one out, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 1 for 2. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. There's the strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The tying run at the plate. That's inside. The pitch. Got him. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Here's Mookie Betts. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Waters makes the grab. 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch, and he just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one hammered. That's going back.
Damn
back
it.
Some more. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Soler on the move as he glides back. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. Matt Whistler gets the call from the pen. Here's Acuna now.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Chapman gloves it. Tosses across to first. They get the out on Acuna. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
We're streaming a little early today because tonight is WWE SummerSlam, so I'll be watching that.
Righty delivers. That one out to right. Betts settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Matt Olson. In the air, right side. And Olson is set down. And that is... Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Andy Pajes. Anderson back to work. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Fought off foul.
Got enough in the tank to go another inning.
The pitch. Got him. And a quick out, number 1.
Go sit down, bud.
Chris Taylor down.
Number 3, second baseman.
That one's in there, 0-1.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a base hit. And next for L.A., Yorbit Vivas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him looking. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, James Outman. In there, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's the inning. I think the key. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 9th. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Whistler back to work.
Oh! They got me on that one. I was way too early.
Pitch. Late swing fouled off.
Foul ball.
That one ripped. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. Alex Vesia comes on now. It's his job to keep his team in the game. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Yeah, baby!
He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And here is J.D. Martinez. High fly ball out to center field. And there's one down. Lifted in the air, out to left. Lux drifts towards it, and there's 2 down. Jorge Soler next up for the Braves.
Come on, baby. Come on.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the 1-0. Swung on, belted.
Go!
That's
Go!
back there. That's going.
Boom!
It's gone over the left field wall. Jorge Soler
Solar
goes
power.
deep, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Outman makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 home. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it's Gavin Lux. At the bullpen is Will Smith, trying to protect this lead. And here it comes. There's a strike. Smith, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously
We're going to try to nail this game down and end it. Send the Dodgers home.
Next offering is fouled back.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back. Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 away.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Next offering is fouled back. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And just hacking like he used to.
Yeah, kind of same just like that, yeah.
Stays alive.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls.
And the Atlanta Braves with the series win, and they're off to the NLCS.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations, guys.
So the Atlanta Braves are on their way to the League Championship Series, Singy.
And they did it in the most dominant way possible. And they're heading into the next round full of confidence, showing they're a force to be reckoned with here in October.
But you've got to feel for a team that's been all year battling for a spot in the postseason, only to see it come to an end in a first-round sweep.
Bye, LA.
Yeah, things happen at high speed at this stage of the year, Boog. I mean, a series can get away from you in a hurry, and that was really the case for them in this one.
Now I play Milwaukee. All right. I face the Brew Crew. Me in a situation where I'm losing. I love when they do that. Even though I have all the momentum in the world, and they're like, nah, you're gonna be down.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Fraley should have this one. That is the inning. Two left. Back at Truist Park, Willie Adames stands in. And that's in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Adames down on strikes. Here comes Max Muncy.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. A wind and a pitch. Check swing. Went around. 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. That's to third. Riley picks it up. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
With two outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Yelich off of first with two away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez. And the pitch. And a foul ball. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Toss to Muncy. And they get Perez for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And Martinez, 1 for 2. This one in the air, center field. Fraley makes the play.
Damn it.
There's two away. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Right.
Foul ball there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the eighth. Stepping in, Keston Hiura. Wheeler back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Next offering upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Taylor in the box again, takes the strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Yeah, that's outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes. And welcome back to the batter now, Jorge Soler. And he deals. That's towards center. Way back there.
Go! Go!
Calls it
You
in on the
son of
warning
a
track. Drew Waters stands in. To the right side. Hira handles. Fires to first
God
on the
damn
run.
it.
And that quickly 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate for the 4th time tonight. On the ground to third. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Burns checks over to first, and he's back with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
1-0.
Acuna off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
This one swung on and hit well.
Drop, drop,
Way back
drop.
there.
Yeah,
And a
baby.
touchdown off the base of the fence. 1 runs in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Yeah, I don't blame him
So
for that.
second
That's
and
very
third
smart.
occupied.
You don't
They go for the
want it
intentional
on a
walk.
Boston,
Bases
Riley.
now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
This to center field. Fraley makes the play, and that will end the inning.
That's okay,
the
though.
Braves add 1 on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. New inning getting started. Now batting Max Kepler. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. And a pitch. The other way. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Throw on to Olsen, and a couple of quick outs. Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. That one hit to right. Acuna there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And so the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Justin Topa. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now J.D. Martinez. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off.
MR Wise Man.
Trouble Chief in the house. The head of the table.
And the next pitch
How are
is
you
way
doing,
outside.
Tribal Chief?
0-2 pitch that far out of
How
the
is it
zone
going?
gives the hitter
Going
a little
okay. Are you
confidence that
excited
maybe
for
he can
tonight's
climb back into this
SummerSlam?
at-bat.
High in the air, out to right.
I am good.
Kepler makes the catch, and there's one away.
Are you joining me in cry for SummerSlam?
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. Rolled over to third, and a base hit right there. And the winning run is aboard.
Well, let's see who betrayed.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit. This guy with light tower power.
Oh, you
Swings through that one. 0-1.
arg.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
I won't be able to hear commentary.
Here comes a pitch.
Okay.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Here's a 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to second. Double play. And we're headed to extra inning. Back here at the ballpark, and now Max Muncy. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The pitch. Curveball over for a called strike. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher. You'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Came after him with the fastball on 0-2.
I don't think Theory's cashing in tonight.
Power pitching is all about. He's got the
But
stuff,
I do think there's going to be a few surprises. So everybody thinks like Triple H is going to dramatically overhaul everything right away. Would love that to happen. It ain't going to happen. Just because, you know, he just literally took over this past weekend. Well, not last week. So he's been on the job less than a week, right? He's got everybody who worked for Vince. Things were already set in motion for a lot of stuff. Can he alter a few things here and there? Yes. And I do think he wants to make a statement tonight. And I think that statement is going to be, that's why they canceled Seth Rollins versus Riddle. And Seth Rollins is now supposedly fighting a mystery opponent. And I think that mystery opponent is going to be Johnny Gargano. So Triple H is going to start making some of his statements. I believe he's going to re-sign a lot of people. And he's going to he's got to bring back people for his writing staff and all that. His creative. I think Road Dogg's coming back. I believe wrestler-wise, I expect everybody thinks Bray Wyatt's definitely coming back now because Triple H and Bray Wyatt have a good relationship. Karrion Kross is coming back with Scarlett, and they said they're going to revert him back to his old gimmick, not the gladiator gimmick that Vince gave him. He's going to have his TikTok Doomsday gimmick. Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, I believe, will be back. I would not be shocked if John Morrison comes back at some point. Same thing with Taya. I know Taya's in Impact, but I could see them coming back. I believe that you're going to see a lot of the old NXT people come back. Dexter Lumis, I think, is going to return. You know, Triple H is going to bring all his people back slowly. That's why AEW right now is so defensive. Tony Khan, I just saw, did this interview where he was like, I don't want to hear about Adam Cole or Aleister Black going back to...
I also think it was stupid for Edge vintage promo had Seth Rollins last week.
Right. Tony Khan did that stupid promo about, you know, Adam Cole and Aleister Black are under contract for 5 more years. And he's now said, I will not release anyone. Even though before he had said, if anybody's unhappy, they would they're not WWE.
THT.
Yeah, they're not WWE. They'll release anyone who's unhappy, even though he got proven to be a liar with Brian Cage on that. And now he says he's not releasing anyone. Well, that shows you that right now Tony Khan's probably sitting on a toilet somewhere because he is shitting himself. Because, you know, Triple H now got the reins, and talent are going to go to WWE.
Do you think MRY's man will betray tonight?
I don't think. I think Roman's going to retain. I do think Roman will retain. I think it's going to be a screwy finish, though. But I do think Roman will retain.
Without needing to waste any pitches.
Yelich up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
I don't think Roman's going to drop one of those belts. I think he'll drop one belt. And I think it's going to be at the Championship Clash in the UK. And I think Drew McIntyre is going to win one of the belts. I think that's where...
It will be tough to have Brock for 1-0 countdown unless they bring foreplay of ropes or handcuff.
Yeah, I think that there's going to be a screwy finish. I really do. I think you're going to see something screwy. Now, that could be potentially where if Seth's not fighting a mystery opponent, because they have not confirmed that. All they've said is Seth will be on SummerSlam tonight doing something. That could be the situation where they do the heist again, where instead of Austin Theory cashing in like everybody thinks.
Unless some else pop up, screw both people up and Theory cash in.
I could see Seth, popping in as a last-second entrant and curb stomping them and stealing the belts.
Next offering is in for a strike.
But I don't think that either, though.
Swing and a miss.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Swanson.
But it should be exciting.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Drew Waters. The pitch. In the air, left field.
But match type shouldn't change
That
their
skips
ride
over
if
the
they
fence,
do
so
another
it's an
person.
automatic
But still
double.
need to have
Put a
1-0
drive into that
counter or
ball, and he
change
was
to normal
rewarded
triple.
for it for sure.
Right.
He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
And first offering is fouled off. Leading run out second.
Everything's different
No
now
one out.
that Vince is gone. Even though some are like, well, Vince ain't really gone. I think Vince is really gone. WWE threw Vince under the bus. Vince is getting federally investigated now for stuff. I don't think Vince is coming back. I think this is truly now Stephanie and Triple H's company.
That one.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that...
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. The throw home. Across is the winning run, and the Braves walk it off to win game one.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single
Well, it's time
pitch. To
for
have a
product to
walk-off
go
win
back as
under these
NXT Gold and Black
circumstances,
Pipes
these
matches.
people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly and come back for the next game.
THTWHTWW needs.
So supposedly NXT is going back to the black and gold setup. They said this 2.0 bullshit is going away. WWE just had tryouts with a lot of independent guys. They said Triple H is going to start signing indie guys again, just like he did before. They said everything is being put back to the way it was. They said it's going to take him time to rebuild everything. But they said that's what is happening. And Paul Heyman has a lot more power now. Even though they're trying to like downplay it, they said Heyman's got a lot more stroke now. Because they said Heyman was behind the scenes pushing for Triple H to take over. And they said Triple H knows that. So Triple H got the reins, and they said Heyman's right there beside him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stream crash, guys. I'll be